We are now live everywhere. Are we? Give me a one, give me a two, give me a three, and we boom. Okay, awesome. Sick. Welcome, YouTube. Yes, today we have a trigger warning because there is some intense things that we are going to talk about today. That's why I also don't have background music. Background music is not gonna help us today, especially for today's stream. But besides that, I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you all um hug your cats after the stream because it is gonna be a bit of a heavy one. I do want to thank everyone that has been tapped into the unlimited randomness content channels, Instagrams, socials, everywhere. We are getting some motion low key. I have posted a few things recently that has gotten some traction. So I'm very happy about that. And also, thank you all for reaching the follower goal. We very heartfelt thank you to all of you. I'm not gonna be cheesy about it. I'm not gonna say, hey guys, love y'all. Big hearts in the chat. I don't know you like that. Bruh. But it doesn't take away that you pressed the follow button. It doesn't take that much effort to do that. So if you are a new viewer, why don't you hit that follow button? Why don't you hit that subscribe button? Hit the like button if you want to. Hey, I see there's a bell button as well. Hey, I see that you can also bookmark my channel so that you can be tapped in whenever I'm live. And then, it's not such a hassle to go through all the HTTPs, wwws, .tvs, all of that lovely bullshit that we always have to go through. So, thank you all for joining, all being stream elements, my god. Hey, stream elements never fail. They always support the smaller streamers. Yeah, this week has been a little crazy. I'm not going to get into too much of my personal drama, but there has been a lot of changes. I wish I could show you on this side of the bunker. It is intense. So we are getting somewhere. It is a lot of work that is being put into this room so that it can look um quite nice and pleasant to live in when we do have someone else in the bunker. You know what I mean? So hey, if everyone is settled, everyone has their tea. Did you make your tea yet? Gang, did you make your tea yet? Unlimited gang. Guys, you already know. This is how we do it. It's meant to be my emblem, okay? It's meant to be this. W place. Is this still relevant? I don't know if people are still doing this, but ooh, look how sick that looks. Look how sick that looks, though. Yeah, it's meant to be something like that. I wanted to make a hand sign since I've seen everyone do that. So I was like, you know what? I don't need to copy their own signs. We can do our own unique one. And I was like, who is doing this? This is two I love yous, by the way. Hashtag wholesome stream. Wholesome stream all the way. In fact, I'm going to change the tag to wholesome stream because this is how we operate. I'm gonna say wholesome and then I'm gonna wait. Wholesome hella wholesome stream, and then give a trigger warning right afterwards.
Bruh.
That is very random. You don't know what you're gonna get from the stream, guys. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so there is a few things that we're gonna touch on. I do want to get into it, but exactly like I said a few seconds ago, this is a trigger warning stream. So we are going to start with the heavy stuff, because I think as we go into it, when we get to live stream fails, there is a lot of things that doesn't involve me directly or in my vicinity, maybe in the industry that I'm in, but it doesn't involve like these other stories that we are going to talk about. So we can just get into it, and hey guys, we can party all night long. Okay. First story of the day, guys. There's been big controversies happening throughout South Africa. And the first one that I want to mention, let me just fix the YouTubes. The YouTubes will be fixed in a moment. There we go. Okay, that's decent. Yes, we are on X now, and I've been seeing a lot of these kids in high school being the most ugly, most disappointing, the most vile human beings you have ever seen in your life. And it's kids, man. That is what's sad about this whole story. So we have here grade 10 boy Katlego. Oh, let me not play that while I'm talking about it. I might not even be able to play these clips. The grade 10 boy Katlego from Milnerton High School faced all 7 charges. Guys, dehumanization. Number 2, humiliation. Number 3, this is a big one. It is already bad, guys. It is already cooked. The third one is human rights violation, assault, powerlessness, psychological trauma. Guys, I only have one hand, and bullying. That is way too many to experience in high school. This is some 13 reasons why type shit. This is 13 reasons why on steroids right now. And I don't think any of the principals, any of the representative staff of the high school or the education governing body of South Africa saying anything about this. What do you actually call them? The head of the Department of Education? Minister of Basic Education. Okay. Siziwe Gwarubi. Yeah, I don't think she has mentioned any of this. This is bad PR, so I am not shocked they are staying away from this, or they are taking very long with their statement, but it's just sad to see that this is still a problem. I remember some time ago, I don't even think it was that long ago, but every year there is a bully situation, and these kids self-report themselves because they post these things on social media. These kids are dumb. Remember, they are children. So when they post these things, they think that, oh, we're gonna go viral. This is such funny videos that we are making here. I mean, this is everyday life. It looks so normalized that nobody even engages with him. Nobody tries to intervene. It just kind of seems like everyone in this clip is complicit. So I'm going to play it briefly. I'm going to try and skip the moments that actually shows it's a hard watch, guys. I don't even want to, but firstly, these are the lighties. These guys here. Let me just move my cam. I am showing you their faces mainly because I think that it is important to have accountability when dealing with these things. So if these boys, these lighties, if they don't actually face any justice, face any repercussions, no consequences, this type of shit can happen. It can happen again and again and again. It won't stop. Yeah, these are the other guys too. Showing you all of their faces. And I don't even think this is everyone, which is sad. The list is bigger than this. It is not just this, okay? Why is it shaped like this? I remember the stream, we did something different. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can do that. Okay, so yeah, we have these lighties here that are the main children that is involved in bullying this child. And I actually want to hear what they're saying, because I didn't watch this video. I just saw it very briefly, but then all of a sudden, all the people I interact with on a daily basis starts to shout about it. I think maybe it's because of my interaction with social media, my interaction already with such hardcore content is so often. Even in my daily life, I deal with hectic cases of treatment that might seem unfair to some, and it might be very difficult for some people to maintain such emotional intelligence faced with such hardcore stories and hardcore life experiences that gets told to me on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm very much in the HR space, and there's a lot of stories and allegations that is put against people, whether it's false, whether it's true. That's not the point that I'm trying to bring across here. It's just that maybe I personally am desensitized to all of these things because I am exposed to so much crazy shit on a daily basis. So I just scrolled through this. I didn't even give it a second thought until I was like, wait, this is actually a bigger story than I thought it was. And I don't even think I took note of it at the time. I didn't even know it was a bullying video until someone mentioned it. That's how fast I scrolled through this. Okay, wait. So you can already see that this is not going somewhere nice. Okay? So I'm gonna try and be very careful here. Yeah, it seemed quite hard, and it's a big impact hit with quite a solid object. I believe that is either a baseball bat or a hockey bat. And just I want you to see the reason why I'm playing this video, this specific video, is because nobody does anything to help him. Oh shit. Okay, whoa. Let's just see what happened here. Look at them. They're literally emoting. They're like celebrating while this is happening. What is going on here? Shots fired, fight against crime. Oh, I thought they had like a little watermark as well. Dude, look at this shit. They just emoting. They're doing Fortnite dances while they're bullying this kid. The fuck? Stop. You cannot order farm. This is not a order farming moment. This is not fire. It's not what you think it is. This is how far the brain rot goes. And then they don't even stop there. They continue to go further. This clip is 2 minutes, guys. They're calling him a domnai, which is a very derogatory term. I mean, I will call someone a domnai if it's my friend or we just fucking around, but this seems literally malicious. Dude, this is bad. Another one. Dude, they literally self-reporting. They are their own ops. This is not the W you think it is. Big owls in the chat. How are you emoting on this?
Slime in this bitch, bro.
What? Dude, what? What content creator, what influencer is busy motivating to do this? Do they think that they're gonna go viral off this? Really? Because it doesn't even look leaked. It looks like they posted this. Why would you even film this in the first place? Dude, they're actually so ruthless. Fuck these kids, bro. Dude, they're like so relentless. It's like they're begging for him to get beaten up. And he's just trying to tell them to stop. Dude, what the fuck has this world turned into? Again. Okay, wait. Let me just put that louder. Because the BG is a little too much. Dude, these kids are cooked, bro. Dude, I will actually, if I was this kid, I don't know if maybe it was the one that tried to get them exposed, but this is hell to deal with. Because you go to school every day, you have to deal with these fuckers every day. Dude, send them to Bonnytown. Fuck that, send them to fucking jail. Dude, it's like they're proud of it, but it's like they fucking South African IDF. You say, look there, you go, nah, man, nah, but you don't do fuck all about it. You do nothing, you fucking coward. Dude, what the fucking bangers in the background? Don't do Drake like that. I don't even know what's playing in the background. Is that to drown out the sound so they can keep mooting him? Dude, these kids are fucked. Dude, he's crying. Let him go, you evil fox. Fucking emoting on him. Dude. Dude. Why? This is not necessary. You don't need to do this. Stop. I actually want to see this statement. There's apparently a disciplinary process. So I guess they did respond. Let's just see what it says here. I don't know if anyone's celebrating about this because this is some heavy shit. And imagine this clip wasn't released. Just for a moment. Imagine this clip was not released. Imagine they didn't do anything about it. How many other kids like these? How many other kids like this is getting bullied on a regular basis? Okay, so the Western Cape Education Department has been in close communication with Milnerton High School following a deeply concerning assault that occurred last week. Guys, for how long has this occurred? This is the first evidence that has been brought to us. And I'm just thinking the whole time, what would it have ended up to if if they didn't self-report him? Upon becoming aware of the incident, the school immediately initiated an internal investigation. Learners involved were identified and interviewed as part of the process. Following the initial findings, the school governing body approved the precautionary suspension of 8 learners. Was there 8 learners only though? I feel like that whole class should fuck off. But you have to recognize that they did respond. So it's not a... It is an L, definite L. I feel as if they need to be punished through the law. Yeah, I don't even think that suspension is enough. This is some brutal shit, guys. Even the comms are agreeing with me. This person says, we are the rest. There was an audience who did nothing to stop this brutal attack. They should also face consequences. Yes. They should not be allowed in the school. If they want to be together, if they wanna still secure their education, right? Because at the end of the day, these are children. You can't actually put them in jail. I believe there is a process for these type of things, okay? But there has to be some sort of justice brought towards this child. I'm praying that this child that they have abused, that they have been bullying for I don't know how long. I don't want to play the video. I wanted to pause it, okay? I didn't want to play the video again. This child that they have abused for so long, for how long was it going on? Like, actually, nobody knows. And then it gets worse. That's not even, that's like the iceberg, bro. There is more videos bullying other kids, and I'm a little worried to see what is going on here. Let me just give it a watch. Are they choking it? Why? Dude, you're so extra. Calm the fuck down. You're not cool. This is not order. This is some bitch ass activities right now. What is going on here? What is going on with this one? This is another bullying video from the same Milnerton High School. There's no way all those teachers are not aware of this bullying. Oh. Exactly. What where are the teachers, bro? Can someone call the adults, for fuck's sake? I guess there's no audio in these ones. Why? I wonder what they were saying. Okay, so I'm seeing, so they're talking to each other. 2 lighties. And I think he's about, yeah, okay, he slaps him. So it's just a whole lot of clips like this. And is this the jock mentality here in South Africa? Because I just saw now, meet the boys who have been bullying, physically assaulting, and harassing a grade 10 learner at Milnerton High School. So they are getting very much exposed here. I obviously, dude, there's some racist motherfuckers out here. This is not a race issue. This is not a race issue. You cannot turn this into a race issue unless there was unless you can see it's obvious, right? because let me just see what some people are saying, because I don't, that doesn't look like a race issue to me. I think people are making it weirder than it is, and it's really fucking weird. The last Anthony Standing saying, and better blacks always brag about taking their kids to these multiracial schools. Bullying exists everywhere, but it's never a racial thing in black school. Taking your child to these schools is like signing them up to be perpetual victims of racist acts. The last Anthony Stanley, based the fuck?
Bruh.
I don't, I really don't think this is a race issue. Why is everyone so racist? This other guy says, I found the so-called dark colors to be more racist than your so-called traditional light skin colors. Is it really a race issue? I really don't think it is. Because they are technically beating on their own race. I don't think that's a race issue. I think this is just liars being assholes. And who even knows what's going on in their WhatsApp groups? This is only what they do to guys. If they do things like this to guys, who knows how they treat the women at the school? Nah, man, this is some sad shit. The way some of you are bullying Pabi over weight loss. Okay, well, okay. We are not anymore with the bullying situation. So, what I'm hoping to happen, and I'm praying that the Lord is hearing me, that my faith in humanity can be restored, because yes, we still have, number one, the genocide going on every day. Yes, they talked about the ceasefire, and then they continued to bomb Gaza. So no, that is not going anywhere. Even though they were recognized for genocide by the United Nations. What did that do? What is, you see, so I think that crashing out is quite valid here, guys. This is accurate. This is my normal state at the moment. I laugh not because it's funny, but because it's just how I deal with trauma. Okay, please don't take that as a, because I know some people will take that in the wrong way. I am trying to stop laughing so much, especially for such serious things. But I make myself laugh. It's just the way it's the way I cope. So if I deal with something intense, I like to break break the awkwardness or the sad vibes by cracking up a joke, making myself laugh, even though it is some dark shit. Oh, that is just how I cope. I'm trying to get better at that. I think I'm getting close, guys. The stream has helped out a lot. Yelling into the void has helped me a lot with my emotional intelligence. So I'm very happy about that. Anyway, there is more drama in Cape Town. This was in Muizenberg, Western Cape, very close to where I am, and it is not a, I know, you know what's sad about this? Just final thoughts. It is not that sad. I mean, how can I say it's not that sad? That's not what I meant to say. It is not that unexpected to witness these things happen on this side of the world. Like I said, there was an experience that there was another bullying situation that happened. I don't know if it was last year or some time ago, but it had to do with people peeing, and I think it had to do with Stellenbosch. But this might be some time ago. I think there's much more recent guys. TikTok. TikTok is like the most crack place if you are South African. There is just drama in Cape Town if you are on TikTok, dude. We're talking about gangsters. making TikToks. We're talking about people posting about their relationships, blasting their families, their personal lives, all on the live stream. Guys, I won't do that. I'm not, I think I'm at least a little bit more protective when it comes to those things, but these people really love clout. They are clout demons, bro. Is this still on? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, they are cloud demons, and they will look for any drop, any morsel, sweet content, sweet cloud, put it all in my mouth directly into my fucking veins. And I'm not like that, guys. I will heal you, surely. Anyway, then there was the Cape Town Marathon that was going on. That sorry, correction. That was going to go on. That was going to be a lovely event of what I hear. I'm a little confused because it looks like some people ran and some people didn't. I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that knows about the marathon, but I believe they ran on Saturday and Sunday, but Sunday was the day that didn't happen, was the day they got cancelled. But Saturday still went. I think all the fast runners go on a Saturday and then they just boost through it. I think it's like over 60 Ks. I'm not sure. Oh shit. But there was a epic fail, you could say, when it comes to Cape Town and events. Maybe Travis Scott was right. Maybe he chose Johannesburg over Cape Town because of because of the wind. Even though it was fucking raining for 2 hours there in Johannesburg, and I was so scared that he was going to maybe cancel. But honestly, after this, I understand why. He might have flew away. The wind might have blew him over to Johannesburg. That's what it at least looks like. So yeah, it says you can cancel the marathon, but you can't cancel the people of Cape Town's energy and enthusiasm. Okay. It looks fine though. This doesn't look bad. Why did they cancel it? I don't understand. Us South Africans, we fight through the wind. We don't need comfortable conditions to perform effectively. We have been through so much. We have been through so much already. So I really don't understand why they canceled it. I don't think that was necessary. A lengthy post from the Facebook page of Nori Williamson for those who are interested in why the Cape Town Marathon was cancelled. Dude, this is 2 pages. Sorry, 4 pages of. Dude, it goes longer. It's a whole book. Okay, wait. Let's read some brief ones. I'm assuming the shit starts at the second page. What follows is a summary of events taken from notes made by Sanlam Cape Town Marathon. Oh, it was Sanlam Marathon. And the safety officer, Phil Prinsloo of Year 2 Events, he was part of the event's Joint Operations Committee, which consisted of representatives from the race organizer, blah, blah, blah. First reports of, okay, this midnight. So this is where it started. So what day is this? I wonder if this is the Saturday or the Sunday. First reports of high winds at the race village, including 2 start lines and the finish line in Greenpoint, as well as at various points on the route. Okay, more reports of high winds, safety walk inspection of race village observes. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, this is where it gets weird. Okay, well, that's a little too loud. Even for me, that's a little too much. Okay. I didn't know what song I'm gonna do for this one. Where is it? Go Dynamo. No. See Sam Miami. No. Where is the W speed? It is. Oh wait, does that one still work? Oof, never mind. Okay. There we go. This is what I wanted. Okay. So I'm gonna make this. There we go. There we go. Okay. So here we go with the sad story. Okay. Today's organizing team begins removing branding on fencing, repairing infrastructure, and clearing up race venue in spite of ongoing strong winds. Hospitality area where most gazebos and some furniture blown away. Wind meter readings taken off gusts up to 48 kilometers. My car can't even go that fast. More damage in race venue observed, stretch tent torn and blown away, medical tent place dislodged. More gusts of 48 kilometers measure. That's like a car running into you. Race village officially shut down by safety officials and enforced by security staff. Event staff and volunteers as well as vendors not able to access, pass through or set up in any part. So guys, this is my big take. Do you actually need gazebos to run? I don't think you need gazebos, tents, any of this other extra shit to run 40 kilometers, okay? I don't think it's necessary. And also no back shots. Zero back shots in the comms today. Awesome. Route safety team. Oh, at 3 a.m. I believe. Route safety team deployed to various sectors of route. Report the following through regular feedback. C point. Fencing and infrastructure at start in Bench Road blown over. What do they mean, infrastructure? Do they mean like the road broke? Do they mean like a fucking city light blew over and crashed onto someone? Damn, I'm so late. Yeah, Z, you missed quite a bit, but I don't think anyone was here in the first place. We mentioned some of the bullying that was going on. I was crashing out, so it's good that you actually missed that because it would have been quite depressing to go through. But this is more fun, I feel. Time to lock in with your cock in. Hell yeah. The homies are locked in. How are you guys at the same time watching? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, continuing, Woodstock. Very high winds experienced. And by 4:30, all signage blown over and traffic cones blown out of position. Guys, the wind is taking over fencing and infrastructure. How are we even supposed to love? We in sync. Were you out without me? Did you guys make plans without me? Anyway, Observatory and Rondebosch. Very high winds experience with gusts of more than 60 kilometers per hour. That's literally a Toyota Yaris diving into you. Dude, the wind was going faster than my current car can go. Observe between 3:30 and 4:30, fixing fencing this area. Went to Oranje Zicht Market without you. Where is that even? That doesn't even sound like it's from Cape Town. Were you overseas or something? Were you in like Ibiza or like Holland or Dutch? Dude, that sounds like some seven wacht type shit. At 4:15. Report from start of further infrastructure movement and unsafe situation. Oh, okay, it's not looking good. It's looking cooked, guys. It's looking cooked. It's in Waterfront. Oh, wait, so you're just talking about that markets outside of Waterfront? Because I just thought that was, you don't even know where it is. Have you been there before, Z? I feel like if it's by Waterfront, it's maybe been a while. That's a little out of my wage bracket. I'm more like a KC, or I'm more like a Maynard Mall guy from Race Village and Observatory. That the wind situation has not changed since 2 a.m. This is now 4 o'clock, guys. With continuing gusts of up to 46 kilometers, I can run faster than 46 kilometers. At this stage, nobody is able to predict or when the wind will subside. Guys, please think about this. Kak expensive, but if you go once, it's nice. Is it nice to look at? Because if it's like window shopping, then I can fuck with that. Yeah, we don't need to buy anything. That's it. Yeah, anyway. Guys, my big take of this whole thing, do you need infrastructure? Do you need gazebos? Do you need tents in order to run a marathon? Come on, guys, this is a little extra. I feel like I can run without these things. This is not needed. You could have still had a marathon and maybe some ambulance in the background. Okay, how is everyone joining at the same time? That is actually insane. I feel like everyone missed the bullying segment. They all waited like, nah, this is some heavy shit. We can wait like 15 minutes and then until he's done, then we can go to the fun shit. Govinda. Sold on. Sold on. Sold on. Sold on. Sold on. Oh shit. Just hold on. Just hold on. Govinda.
हाय दोस्त, कैसे हो? हाय दोस्त, कैसे हो?
Kese ho. Hi toast. Kose ho. Kaise ho bye. I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Anyway, boom. So, I don't think you need all of this shit to run. This doesn't seem needed in my eyes. And then, dude, there is like so much correspondence of this event. Safety the first priority, the win. There is like a book here of saying, dude, it's just the wind. It's not that complicated. I don't need to know all the law, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages of this. No ways. That's a whole stream on its own. I didn't know the Cape Town Marathon was hyped like that. Cape Town Marathon runners answer the call. Okay, shame. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. Is it guys, is it time for the Johannesburg marathon? Yeah, I think that Travis actually made the smart choice of not coming to Cape Town. It is what it is. It's sad day for runners after so much preparation, dedication, Sanlam. Oh no, man. Dude, these guys were so ready. Dude, that sucks. Imagine. Okay. I am memeing on them a little. I am being a little facetious, a little haha funny, but I actually feel bad because just imagine you taking so much time out of your life to prepare to prepare for this marathon. I know of a few people that wanted to break their record this year and they are not able to do that. They're gonna have to wait another year. Something like this, a big event like this with a lot of moving parts, a lot of coordination involved, it doesn't get delayed, it gets cancelled. You have to wait next year again. I don't know if they can plan another thing because this was obviously planned in advance, but it would be nice to see. Wait, guys, whoa, actually, do you have to pay to be in the marathon? Wait, guys, were they actually refunded? Now this is a real story. Wait, this is a real story now. Were they refunded for their money that we were planning to run on the marathon? Wait, I actually got the Cape Town Marathon cancelled so that the people running it couldn't hog all the attention and take it away from me. That guy is my hero. Nice. Dude, what a bitch. Sunland Cape Town Marathon done and dusted. So that's why I'm confused. Because it seems like some people did the marathon, some people didn't. I don't actually know when it was it cancelled on Sunday? Was it cancelled on Saturday? Was it cancelled on both days? I'm confused. Genuinely. Even though Cape Town Marathon was cancelled, the Expo and the legendary Spirit of Cape Town truly won. The atmosphere was incredible. Check out some of the fun captured at the Expo. Oh wait, sorry you can't run. Please spend money on me. Bruh. Please, buy my 500 rand socks. What is this? No. No comments. Got some views. I wouldn't like this. I would actually, I'm kind of bad timing. You know what? All timing though. That is not cool actually. I don't appreciate that from this company. Okay? Guys, my comments recently have gotten a lot of traction. I'm trying to manifest something. I'm just gonna go in a little bit of a tangent because I made a comment now, just randomly. This is how you're supposed to live, guys. Spontaneously, no plans, because this is how you manage to get engagement. Guys, 1,000 views from this comment. This was today. Happy Wombat Day from this comment. Can we get much higher? There we go. This is how you farm engagement, guys. Cash says, I actually left my wallet at home, so fuck my life, but my dad pulled through by getting me some things. Can say that the chai guy is brilliant. Okay, W father. We love when we have sponsors. Bruh. OMG, glad you got something. I tried to order some of my B-Day supper, but they were out of stock. Are you talking about chai? Is chai guy a thing? Yo, that's a crazy screenshot. No, what? This is 1,852 views. And I am trying. Okay, this is my strategy, guys. This is my strategy. Maya Higa is coming to South Africa soon. Okay, I'm actually very transparent about this. I hope that she's watching the stream right now. It would be so cool to meet up with her and Phase Adapt because they are coming to South Africa. This is the only moment that I might be able to see them in my life because I don't think I'll ever have the opportunity to ever go to America like this. I had to search what Wombat Day is. It is to do with animals, and she basically she made a post saying, "Girls, if you didn't wake up to this text from your boyfriend, dump him." Bruh. I'm not getting dumped today, son. I ain't getting dumped today. So then I went in the comment section. I said, "I'm still learning," and people was like, hashtag awesome. 17 likes. That's the most likes I've ever gotten on an X comment. So I'm very happy about that. And then I have a whole lot of other comments. I don't know if I can see. I've been spamming, guys, because I'm hoping that they notice. Okay, wait. Let's just see a quick clip. You aren't verified yet. Cool. I tried to also post a Travis Scott clip, but it didn't work. I don't know if X is fucked. I don't know if you... But you're not a boyfriend. Okay, but I'm not a husband either yet. Maybe one day, maybe soon. Bruh. I know you want to kind of come in the comms and be technical here. I can also be technical. Anyway, no likes on this post. Bruh. No likes. But we did a few replies. Okay, this one I just did now. And then I did the silkiest, got no likes there. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna let that cook a little. And then I said for this one again with Ludwig involved, with Adapt involved. I'm trying to lay the seed, guys. You lay the seed. This is how you make things happen. You put yourself out there. And I said Unk Revenge arc incoming. I will like my own comment. That was funny as hell. And then again, someone another page, Avea Sanctuary. This is Maya's organization. She's trying to raise a lot of money for her new institution, which is used to not empower but save endangered species. I think I said that right. And the first endangered species that they're going to recover is the wolves. And I said, yeah, what did the fox say? Bruh. You think anyone's gonna fuck with that comment? I don't know. But we're laying seeds, guys. We're laying seeds. We're laying seeds. Someone made an epic edit of Maya, saying a small montage from back in 2019 showing that Alveus Sanctuary and the Alveus Research and the Recovery Institute were in the plans all along. I'm not gonna watch this. Maybe we can see a quick clip.
Announcement for a very long time.
Just for the
We have a lot to talk about today. We have the biggest announcement in Alveus history in my life.
Clock it.
You guys know the thing that we're here to talk about today is the Alveus Research and Recovery Institute.
Dude, that's this. You know why this is so cool to me? This is streamers following their dream to the fullest capacity. This is so sick to me, guys. I am very inspired from this shit. So it would be so cool to meet up with not just Maya, but Adapt as well. That is insane. And then I said, MLG my goat, no likes. But so far, I'm pretty shocked that this one is getting some motion. Guys. $25 views. 25 views. Maybe this 25 people will convince them. Is this desperate, guys? Is this a little too desperate? What do you guys think? Govinda, are you still there? Is this a little too desperate?
क्या ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही हताशापूर्ण है?
Is this a little too desperate, guys? Oh, okay. Don't think anyone's watching. You know what? I will like my own comment. I just said, you know what, straight up. Didn't DM them. Made a live fucking post. Because I'm standing on my shit. At my face adapt. Heard you coming to South Africa soon. I'm so hoed. Guys, this I hate X so much because you can't edit this shit for free. You have to actually, where is this? If I try to edit it, you can't even do it. Never mind. But it will ask you to subscribe if you want to edit any of your posts that you have already done. So I was like, okay, I'm so hoed for you to see the mamparas we got here. They're gonna have to Google what mamparas are. If you ever link up, if you ever wanna link up and do something cool, hit me up and I can show you real South Africa. Absolute cinema. No one is listening right now, but what happens if this actually comes to a reality? I would goon. I would actually goon. I'm joking. Please, no, don't clip that. Don't send that to them. I would be ecstatic because I would be literally meeting people I watch every day. I would literally be meeting my heroes. So yeah, I mean, we have things cooking. We will see if they align because I think they will be on their way in November. So we'll see. Because I would love, imagine we did our second, technically our third IRL live stream with the goats of streaming. That would be so sick. So yeah, I'm taking this as like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm not fucking it out. And this is just not to go back to the situation where the marathon canceled, but again, I'm still on the idea that if your legs are working, you can run in the wind. Okay, it is not that big of a deal. Okay, you do not need gazebos, you do not need infrastructure to run. But then also Cape Town is kind of fucked. It is kind of bad. Imagine running against that. 48 kilometers, 60 kilometers, who knows the horsepower of this wind? 48 kilometers, 50 kilometers, who knows the horsepower of this wind? Oh no, 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 no. Is there any more clips? Ooh, this was an epic one, dude. The wind here is bad. I think it's like it has to do with why is this cameraman so bad? Maybe they're trying to drive, that's why. But yeah, the wind is here. The wind here is terrible. That's the only dude. Okay, so Cape Town fumbles in a lot of areas, but if the wind was gone, dude, it would be such a nice place. It would be amazing, actually. But yeah, we have a lot of things cooking. I'm trying to low-key warn Maya and adapt that they're gonna have to deal with this wind. Hopefully it is a chilled season that they actually join, or a a chilled segment of weather that we will get at that time. I'm gonna pray to Allah that when they come, that the weather is perfect, the vibes are perfect, so that they can come to South Africa again, and then I might have another chance to meet them. Because in no fucking way are we gonna have a TwitchCon here. We are not close to that, and I wouldn't even trust you guys to meet me IRL. I would trust no one here. Okay. Anyway, we are now going to the next segment. just want to thank everyone for being here. Don't know if anyone is listening, but thank you all for following. Thank you all for tapping in, watching the stream. We are almost at 100 followers, which is insane. That is triple digits. Yes, we are unfortunately at zero average views because I don't got people watching my shit like that. But hey, on the YouTube side, guys, we had 17 views at one point. And then Govinda said, dinner yo Gaia. He said, dinner ho gay, bade bye. And then he left. So, yay, we got 1 like. I take that. I will take that as a dub, honestly. Anyway, let's go to live stream fails. See, you say you are watching, but then you don't actually comment when I ask you questions. So it's like, it's very confusing for me, but it's okay. Let's just keep going. So, dude, I didn't know live stream fails was going to be problematic because holy shit. We are already going deep into it. Eminent's husband Nick dresses up as Hassan's dog Kaya at TwitchCon. that whole line, that whole sentence just fucked up my head. That whole Eminent has a husband. And he's dressed up as he's trying to remake. He's trying to remake the situation with Hassan and his dog.
Fine. It's fine. Kaya, stop being stupid, okay? You're being a baby.
Is this guy supposed to be Hassan? Okay.
You're being a baby.
Is this at TwitchCon? This is at TwitchCon. Wait. At TwitchCon. That is insane. Obviously, this is on TwitchCon, but he's streaming on Kick. It doesn't get more degen than that. Okay, let's see what else is there. Books to read. Fourth Wing meets Akotar in this brand new Enemies to Lovers. Get the fuck off. Ad. Ad. Silence ad. Okay, yeah, we have more things. I didn't even read the title. I know this is Peach Jaws from... Where do I remember from Ms. Keith. Yes, that is where I know her from. And I guess he's big now. That's cool. And who is she? Does she have drama with someone?
That was it. That was genuinely it. This wasn't me coming out with this massive political statement. It wasn't. And genuinely, like, I know he's probably gonna break some shit down. Or not, because he's probably like, I don't want to give her attention, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. But dude, you were genuinely so fucking chill. And I know you're just grifting. I'm sorry, and I just know from the bottom of my heart, you just can't sit there. Like, your audience is going to believe you, and that's fine.
Wait, who are we talking about here? Peach Jaws calls out TikTok. Wait, TikTok? Wait, TikTok? Isn't TikTok like a weeb streamer? Was just busy with some stuff, but still, yeah. No stress. Enjoy the stream. Or don't. Yeah, I think that I'm not so tapped into the drama, so I don't actually care about this. I'm gonna move on. Ooh, I know about this. I can say a few things about this. Let me just... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. I think I fucked it up, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Twitch's initial response to the assault. Okay. I see Emiru in her gambling outfit. I think she's about to crack some epic bars here. I'm kind of hyped about what she's gonna say because this post got 36 1,000 likes, upvotes, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That is a lot of engagement and people upvoting this shit.
Again, thank God someone was filming, because otherwise I don't think Twitch would have said anything.
Dude, imagine that happened off screen. We would have just heard about it. Kakeguri, yeah, exactly. We would have just heard about it. Wait, now that you guys are here, now that I have your attention. Maybe you all clocked out at this point here. Because no one understood what I said. Guys, 29 views. We can get there. I'm gonna farm this. You will see. This is an ongoing story. Every next stream, you will see a new post, and we will we will manifest our dreams. We will. Oh, okay, so you did miss it. Yeah. We are hoeing for you because I can't edit because X is fucked and it's expensive. So I'm not paying to edit my post. So I'm just hoping that they understand what I'm actually trying to say here. We'll see. Maybe we will also be on live stream fails. Live stream W's, guys. Live stream W's. For FaZe, apparently. Not just FaZe, though. For the poggers as well. And they are... Dude. They are such cool people. They are hashtag Free Palestine all the way. Adapt especially. This guy. I'm going to go on a little of a tangent here. He's giving away 10% of all of his earnings from the subathon to Palestine. My goat, bro. My goat. And they also stand on that shit. I'm hoping that that's not because they're just afraid of Hassan's community and that they actually give a fuck about Palestine. But there's reasons why I fuck with them so hard. It's not just because they have clout, guys. I don't know how the chat perceives this, but I actually really impressed by these guys. They don't have to say Free Palestine. They would get the clout either way. So the fact that they go out of their way, they might lose sponsors, actually 100%. I know of this other content creator, Adam Killer. He lost a bunch of his sponsors, a bunch of his promotions because he stood up for Palestine. So you definitely, it comes with the baggage. So you sacrificing if you want to say that you are against genocide, because apparently companies and shit like that are all heavily pushed and influenced by Zionists. So this shit runs deep. So I'm very impressed when large creators like that actually stand up to the right thing. Anyway, let's see what Imadu says. I can't believe that there might have been a situation, a reality where they actually, man wants to collab. I don't think that's crazy to me. That is actually kind of it's a simple thing. I just think that it's not gonna happen, but why not try? Why not make a few funny posts? And if it happens, then we have like a funny story and there's like some lore there. So this is how lore grows, guys. This is how history, how the channel grows. Anyway, let's see. There might have been a chance where this wasn't filmed and we would have just gotten the excommunication of everyone tweaking out saying that Imadu was assaulted. That clip was also, I remember we watched it last week. It's actually quite fucking bad. And like I said in the start of the stream that everyone missed, there is a lot of, how do you say, I'm not a pessimistic person. I consider myself an optimist, but I'm very numb when it comes to intense stuff because I deal with this stuff on a daily basis. I'm exposed to it online as well. And if I were to tell you the story, I can't tell you stories that I experience because I'm still employed and it's not it's confidential things anyway. So it's not something that I can share, but I will say it's very sensitive stuff. It's stuff that impacts people's lives. So it's when I see something like this, I react very, I would say, not accurately, because I'm really numb to like the intense content or situations that we experience on a daily basis. We see it online, we see it in our lives. You just have avoidant attachment style. Sorry, bro. True. That also. Yeah, I the way I deal with things is I just, if I'm experienced trauma, I make a joke to cope about it, and then I end up laughing at it even though it's fucking dark. Like now, even we dealing with such a serious thing, and I'm playing with my hair. So I'm really distracted. Anyway, what does Imidu have to say in a Kakaguri outfit?
Got posted again. Thank God.
Also, I know this just from being online, but when she was assaulted, she still went back to a meet and greet and finished the line. She still did an event afterwards. This is the GOAT. These streamers are not fucking it out. I'm impressed, genuinely impressed by these people. This is not W simp. This is actually, wow, you built different type shit. This is why they are famous, or why they are so successful.
And my manager comes back to me and she's upset. She's like, okay, I've been talking to Twitch people and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Wait, so okay, wait. Were they just gonna let the guy go? Were they? So okay, do we remember the clip? He assaulted her, then he walked away. Her security pushed him away. Was there any follow-up? Did he get arrested? I know he got banned, but was that all? Was there no other repercussions? No consequences? Nothing.
Like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
Dude, why is she copying me? This is how I react. Imidu, stop stealing my shit.
What? And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No.
Dude, that is crazy. They got okay, so they got pushed out of the event, and then they got banned from Twitch for 30 days. So after 30 days, they can just watch again. Bruh. What the fuck? That guy almost, imagine imagine there's a situation where he actually, because he had some time there. He had some hang time. He was there, he did a boom, and then he got pushed away. Something could have happened there. Do you guys have your tea? This is tea time, by the way. Cheers. Or bismillah. There's nothing in there. Spoilers, there's nothing in there. Why do we have iDubbbz in the live stream fail comms? Bruh. What is going on? I'm missing things here. I'm so confused. Dude, when did iDubbbz start streaming? Ian is replicating the H3 soundboard clip for clip.
I need to actually program some OBS action so I can switch scenes with it. But we have...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's a little loud.
So he's also copying me. He also is using my soundboards.
I feel like you did something. So what if he says,
I feel like you did some shit wrong. No, so the whole side.
Okay, what the fuck? Nina Lim lies about essaying another person and say it's embarrassing for a man to be sexually assaulted.
Shit wrong. No, so the whole side.
What the hell? Dude, I've been seeing a lot of this Nina character. I think she is funny, but she has gamer moments. And
So what it says,
I feel like if she keeps on going like a certain route, because I believe she's a little on the edgy side, she can face genuine consequences. She could go the Alinity route. Oh, the Alinity route. I had to get tea after talking about I know that girl, she kind of crazy. Yeah, I do. I actually fuck with her voice. But I think that she can be too much a little.
I feel like you did some shit wrong. No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him because he definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking.
I'm so glad finally brought up what happened during Nina's. I also don't care about this. I'm hoping that no one was essayed. Inshallah, Ameen. Holy shit. International Chess Federation CEO speaks on. She's an ABG. What is an ABG? Abigail. What is an Abigail? Abigail meaning most commonly refers to arterial blood gas test. Bruh. Do they usually have deep voices? Interesting. Yeah, this is too long of a clip. And I am just hoping that no one gets cancelled. I'm trying. See, I told you I'm being optimistic. Okay. International Chess Federation CEO speaks on streamer GM Daniel Naroditsky death and sparks massive backlash. Wait. I didn't know this guy passed away.
Politically, I don't know if you guys know much about me.
Wait, Daniel Naroditsky. Daniel Naroditsky. Am I spelling it wrong? Because he's not auto. I know this dude. He passed away. Ex-chess champion investigated over Daniel Naroditsky attacks after his death. What happened? Grandmaster popular commentator Daniel. What? ABG is also used as an abbreviation for Asian baby girl, which is termed an internet meme. The end of the AI chat. Bruh. Wait, so am I now being racist? Chess Grandmaster Daniel dies at age 29. That is insane. Damn, but why is there drama about this? What is going on? Amount of love given to Daniel post-mortem is unprecedented. I can't recall anything of the kind. But here's the problem. Where were all of you when Danya was alive and unwell? Okay. I didn't follow Chromic's bullying, but it sounds like it was bad enough for a lawsuit. Dude, this is too deep for me. I'm not too tapped in with the chess community. I know it's big, but that is quite sad. I give my condolences to the family. I hope they can heal, because I know a lot of internet influencers, characters, personalities, when they die, it can get a little messy. Some of their past stuff can come up and people will rather rage about the bad stuff that they did than appreciate the good that they've done. That's just how the internet is. It's very cancerous, but yeah, if there is any drama or anything that the family is experiencing, any hatred, I hope they can heal. I hope that they are also not problematic and not bad guys, so that this doesn't age poorly. I need to cover myself, guys. I need to cover myself, okay? This is a wholesome stream, but I don't know if you've noticed, right next to the wholesome tag is a trigger warning, okay? Bruh. Oh, okay, we have Ankh in the live stream comms. What is he saying? Guys says he won't talk to 95% of the streamer he collabs with after retiring. Interesting.
Now, coming clean politically, I don't know if you guys know much about me. I share probably a decent amount of politics with Hassan. Not everything. I'm not a socialist. I like making money. I'm a fucking CEO here. But, you know, some other maybe more social issues, sure. I'm also not even friends with Hassan.
Guys, I will say this. I understand Ludwig will have a lot of hate because they will say he's a fence sitter. They will say that he is Hassan's lapdog or whatever the fuck they want to push the narrative with on a Wednesday night. But Ludwig is another streamer I cannot appreciate more. You guys, you will see an influencer. Maybe you will see just another white dude making content online. What I see is someone trying to do good, and you guys don't know a lot of the stuff that he does. And he had a whole like marathon stream where he had tons and tons of speed runs, and all of the fund or donations that was given, I think it was over 200,000 rand. Sorry, not rand. Dollars. Bruh. $200,000 all going to support Palestine. And there was so many times where in the chat people were saying free Palestine, and you would read it out loud for like almost 50k viewers to watch. Again, we have these big influencers actually standing up for the right thing, so there's a reason why I support them. It's not just because I like what they do, but it's also because they do like cool shit that I would want to get involved with in the future.
Legitimately, I'm not. He's not someone that I invite to like my birthday or things like that. He's someone I've done streams with, and I think they were fun. He's a streamer friend is the group I call. But we're not boys. My boys are fucking Slime, Aiden, Nick, the people that I hang out with actually on a week-to-week basis. When I retire, I will never speak to 95% of the streamers I collab with again. Hassan is part of that group. That's a fact. This is just the reality of life. Okay? Connor, I'm an actual friend with. Connor, I would actually speak with after. But most streamers, I wouldn't. It's just true. They wouldn't go to my funeral. I wouldn't go to their funeral. We would never speak again. The same thing that you would experience if you ever worked like a job and then retired from said job or moved on to a different job.
I have a different take. I think he's being honest, but I also think he's kind of exaggerating how much of... You see, streaming is a job, right? And he does have a whole organization against it, but it's also streaming. It's like you still having fun with people, the community. You still, yes, you making cool content. Yes, you plan out your things. Not even the funeral. Yeah, not even the funeral. That's savage. I doubt it, because if he is still with Cutie Cinderella, I know she fucks with her son hard, so I think they would still be in each other's lives. So I don't think he's being completely honest here, but he's basically making the point that they're not close like that, like the way people perceive, because a lot of trolls online will think that he is now not addressing the drama with the fucking shock collar and Hassan that has been blown out of proportion, which is also Hassan's fault, by the way. He could have just admitted it. He could have just been honest from the get-go, and this wouldn't have been such a big thing. But I think he is a very egotistical person. I think that Hassan always wants to be in the right kind of, how do you say, you always wants to have the right takes and have the correct opinions about things. And if he does any wrong, or if he does anything bad, then it's kind of, it's weird to see him so defensive, man. It's just weird lies that, I don't know, it could have been sorted out. Now we get a whole lot of shock calling memes. Guys, he didn't need to do this. Let me just show you what the fuck. This is now, some people's now gonna know Hassan for this. Simply for this. This is how bad it is. No, bro. No, bro. I really think he could have handled the situation better. And I fuck with Hassan, but this was such a bad moment. I really think this was not necessary to get to this point where now memes are being made. And now some people might just know Hassan as the guy that shot these dogs. Whether it's true or not. Okay, so anyway, Forsen's thoughts on Emidu's situation. I don't know who Forsen is. I know he is a emote, but I don't actually know who he is. He's probably like a live stream goat. Let's just say that. Restock out now. Okay. Does anybody want a teddy bear? Anyone in the chat, how much do you think this is going to be? 40 USD. That's not so bad. Anyone who wants some merch?
I made a video, got a fuck ton of views.
Damn. Dude, Ludwig is just in live stream fails now. Same guy admits his video on Miskiv 22 drama was false and caused severe damage. Twitch is collapsing. You want it? I can get you a cheaper one. And probably better material as well. For more context, he then goes on to say that he apologized to Miz and tried to include him in his events, but understand why Miz is still hurt by it and doesn't like him. Okay, wait, let's actually see what is being said here. Maybe we can comment on it, see what it's all about. Is this has to do with Mogul Mail, right? His drama channel. Okay, I see here. Why can I not press? Dude.
Called Twitch is collapsing. All right. And this was about Trainwrex's bombshell tweet, now totally debunked, about Mizkif and I forget whoever else was involved. All right. And I made a video about it that was like incredibly damaging. It was just not at all based in fact, because you don't have fact when you make a video based off of tweets that are completely made up.
This is kind of heartwarming, guys. Honestly, it's kind of heartwarming because it's not just me that fumbles. And I don't even believe that I fumble this hard because, I mean, I don't really have an audience. And I guess that's like this is now my comfort zone in a way. Having zero audience to talk to. It's not problematic because nobody can hear the shit that we're talking about. Now, Ludwig was just performing a publicity stunt for real. Just get away from a son drama while bringing every other streamer down too. So that's what he was doing. In the past, yes. In the past, he was doing that, but now he doesn't want to do that anymore. But Zilla, you bring a good point. A lot of these content creators will choose their battles. They will choose what drama they want to talk to, what they want to talk about. Like, for instance, if now it was a situation where Jason the Ween did something bad and maybe people would expect Ludwig to say something because they are close like that. But then would they expect Hassan to say something? Would Hassan say anything? They would maybe deflect from that and say that that is not drama, that is something else. But then they would talk about other content creators and put them down. So I do get what you're saying. It's a weird pick and choose situation. And I believe that's just life, right? You have your ops, you have your homies, and you choose who you want to inflate or deflate, I guess. Who you want around you and who you want to fuck off. There is some genuine hatred online, guys. And
people are the ones who are like, look at this.
And I think that I think it's difficult to always be diplomatic about things. And I think Hassan and Ludwig are at that age where they're old enough to not give a fuck about so much opinions, but at the same time, they're also very linked, or they're very oh my god. This happens a lot, by the way. Where I have like a train of thought, and then it's like, come on, close it. Intertwined. They are intertwined is not the word, but they are very involved in the online space. Invested, that's the word that I was looking for. They are invested, so they will know how people, or how, in fact, I feel like they're even at that point where, oh no, he's turning into him. It's I feel like they're so big that they have to be out of touch. Like, they cannot care about their whole community. They can maybe do it in little bits of ways by releasing cool content and stuff like that, allowing the viewers to watch what they subscribe to, but they cannot be. It's viewers on Twitch, on X. There's a lot of parasocial shit, and they like to put their own personality onto the streamer. I've seen that a lot. And then they kind of deflect their streamer in a way. Like, I do it a lot because I like to meme about it. I like to say 6-7 and all of that stuff. I do that as a joke, but I don't actually, like, through this whole stream, the stream has been relatively kind of on the more serious side. I've tried to make light of certain things, but it's yeah, you know what I mean. Parasocial it's dangerous to manage. It's not dangerous, it's important to manage that aspect of streaming, man. Like, you cannot become besties with your viewers. If you want to have a connection with them, but it cannot be a cult, you know what I mean? It can be a fan base, but it cannot be a cult. Because Cutie is dating Ludwig and she's on a par with us. Yeah, they are still gonna be in each other's lives. I don't feel like Cutie will just give up on Hassan. I think they really close. And also she has a lot of friends on that side. Cutie Cinderella is everywhere with every big streamer. The only person, what's funny that I've noticed that she doesn't hang around with is Kai Cenat. I wonder if they genuinely have drama, because she will be with FaZe, she will be with some AMP content creators, she will be with some other streaming organizations, Offline TV, OTK, all of them, but she won't be with Kai Cenat. And I feel like she's big enough to, you know, make content with Kai Cenat. So I wonder if there is some tea there. Cheers, guys, by the way. I'm not parasocial because I never see my favorite streamer. I didn't even know that motherfucker. Yeah, I wonder who you talking about. It can't be me because you joined late, so I don't think I'm your favorite streamer. Maybe if you joined early, I wouldn't believe that. Anyway. Let's see what Hassan claims that Kaya didn't have the collar on during the incident. He then proceeds to explain why shock collars aren't actually that bad. So I like why there was a reaction. There was many clips as well of Hassan doing this, like moving his arm, and then when he moves his arm, Kaya also reacts in a very erratic way. So, yes, you can't see what is going on. Yes, you can't say certainly that he shot his dog. But it's like, you don't need to do all of this. You're making it worse for yourself. This post has 31,000 upvotes. And I'm pretty sure
people are the ones who
that this is his ops. He's lost in his own lies at this point. Yeah, it's his own fans that he's just trying to like just say like, we just want you to be honest. You don't have to be. If he even touches his dog, they'll claim abuse. That's I believe Hassan is actually he dug his own grave. Why would he have a dog if he wants to abuse it? I know. That's a lot of the arguments. But it's what you see, man. It's the perception. And the perception is important here. The perception is that he acted in a certain way. He kind of has a very strict rule with his dog, and it looks bad. Because when Kaya even moves, there's so many clips of him like crashing out when Kaya moves off her seat. And it's the perception that looks bad. It might not be that big of a deal. Remember, he's not technically, it's a shock collar. It's not like he's tasing his dog like this meme. It's not this. It's not this at all. So yes, people are exaggerating it, but he could have made it much easier for himself, because now the perception is that also he's a liar. So now it's getting even worse. It's getting even deeper. And I only see certain clips, and unfortunately it is clips of people reacting to his videos where it looks bad, guys. It just looks bad. I'm not going to show it. I don't want to play this, but I just want to say, Hassan, if you are listening to this, if by some reason you come across this clip, this video, you see we have no tips, no cheers, no subs, but we do have 90k followers. Bruh. Did I say 90k? But we do have 90 followers. But what I was just going to tell you is that you can be wrong sometimes. You just have to, it's not even on the internet to judge you. You just have to own that shit. It's just sad to see you act in this way, because I feel like it's very disingenuous. Is that the word, guys? That is a big word. Bruh. I feel like you could handle this much better if you just said that, okay, this is a shock collar, this is how I discipline my dog. The sad thing is that the reason why he's dodging all of this, these questions, or he crashes out on his own audience a lot because they press him for this shit. It how do you say? Okay, whoa. My mind is working. It was going somewhere and now I've lost it. I've lost it, guys. I've lost it. Because I'm looking at Ludwig's face. It's distracting me. Um, damn, there was something that I wanted to say. Oh well, don't listen to me. I'm a dumbass. A guy states why he edited and re-uploaded a video. Okay, I'm done. There's just too many. There's just too many. There's just too many Ludwig clips. I can't.
Do I think
Is this one of them?
To potentially put pressure
You see, okay, so like yeah, he mutes the mic.
on Jordan's kingdom
He reaches
to
out.
try and take in more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we
It just looks bad. just say that you disciplined your dog, bro. It doesn't need to be that hard. Just admit that you were wrong. He's probably training the dog, but it just reminds me of that experiment I learned in psych, and it feels so evil. Yeah, so he's saying that the shock collar wasn't on. There's a lot of evidence that there was a shock collar. There's a lot of correspondence with him doing, hey, Uzi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All bullies. We were going through the bullies today. Fuck these kids. Fuck all of these kids. Just quick one. All of these kids, fuck them. All of you, bitches. I don't know if you watched the video. I'm not going to play it now because this is some sick shit. This is some sick shit, but fuck these kids, bro. Fuck them kids. This is so sad to see, and it's every year some bullshit like this from some school on the coast doing some bullshit like this. This needs to stop. They need to get cancelled. Schools need to get cancelled. Anyway.
I saw someone who provided info.
And there's a lot of people trying to. He said he's trained. Yeah. Yeah, he did say so. I did say so also. Well, there's no defending. See, this is why I like Z. Z is straightforward. But yeah, Gash, it is sad to see, man, because he doesn't need this amount of. I was in Milnerton today, could have been me, but anyways, moving on. You could have disciplined them. They all need a fucking hiding. Anyway, so yeah, this is another example of bad PR when it comes to Hassan's situation. So yes, Sasha Grey attempts to defend her son, but it backfires spectacularly.
Took out the contact points and put electrical tape over it. I watched the same clip. There's no tape, and you can't take those points out. You cannot cut the prongs off of that. Man, that's what I'm saying. The cope is so hard with a lot of people on this.
Like the electric prongs are taken out of it.
But here's my thing, right?
Oh, I don't want to watch any more of this.
Come on, bro. This is sad. What the dog do? Dude, the dog is being a naughty boy by moving off his bed. If he moves off the bed, he gets zapped. Dun dun dun. Oh my god. What a deep fried meme, bro. This didn't need to happen. But anyway, I see live stream fails is a lot of this. Unfortunately. Oh, dude. Wait. I forgot about Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch. This guy alone might actually destroy my live stream career. What the fuck? This is the CEO of Twitch, bro. I thought he was a cool guy, but he's not. He is not. Sorry, Twitch CEO. Please make me partner. I think you're cool. I think you are a cool guy. Is she trying to explain Hassan's case? He shouldn't move off the bed though. How to stop animal abuse. Why does he have a dog in the house in the first place? He can't salad it. Clock that shit. So I think that's part of it though. And I don't think isn't Dan Clancy part of a game? I was tripping on that today. Dan Clancy is Ubisoft. He shoots guns. I don't think that guy's ever made Salah. Facts. Facts. Clock that shit. S-Fan TV, I was in the lobby of the hotel talking to Dan Clancy about Twitch things. This is misinformation. If you want change, do it the right way. Not like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, S-Fan TV. I was in the lobby of the hotel talking to... Whoa. Okay. Let me just see what is going on here, because I see a clip. Let's first watch the clip.
Tell Dan Clancy we said what's...
So I know Dan Clancy as the Twitch CEO and a Omega Gooner. I want to see if that clip is in here somewhere. I think he's an Omega Gooner, guys. That is like at least Super Saiyan 3 goon level. He's almost... He's not even reached his final form. Wait, what am I about to type here? Dan Clancy Goon. Whoa. Wait, let me just make my screen small. Okay, wait. This is the YouTube video. Now, so this is how I know Dan Clancy. And probably a lot of people.
It has been a very big day.
Is Dan Clancy a gooner?
And
I mean, yes, but I want to see the shorts. Don't show me an 11-minute video. I don't have the timing for this. Okay, where's the shorts, bro? Where's the shorts? Oh, here we go. Ooh, this is so funny. This is so funny, bro. So this is Twitch CEO Dan Clancy accidentally exposes himself. He claims Muslimanity, but doesn't it practice? Is Muslimanity a word? It's odd, but I don't question it because I can't judge. Yeah, I think if we're gonna get on the religious side of Hassan's beliefs, I believe this is going to be quite a harsh take, actually. But it's my opinion, guys. If Hassan hates me, it's fine. But I'm at least trying to be honest here, okay? I believe he doesn't believe in God. I think he's an atheist. And I think he said that too. I don't think that is like a lie. But also, I think he says that he's Muslim as a minority thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of on, it's odd. Exactly. Like Gash said, it is odd. But I mean, if he's a Muslim, we don't judge. That is not our business. Exactly. That is not our business. His religion ain't my business. I think his culture adopting Islamic things. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, he's just a very westernized Muslim. You can put it like that. If that even is a thing.
You want to explore clips?
Okay, so this is him showing new features of how Twitch is now implementing cooler ways to watch on your phone. Okay, so just keep in mind that this is his phone. Okay,
that's very nice.
And now you have a clips feed. Okay. Suppose you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday.
Casabri the Nicole Jesu.
You click there.
Okay. Wow.
And now you're in your stories feed.
Wow. Wow. No, you're making sense. Thanks, Cash. This is old, but this is now the story. I'm trying to show you a pattern here. So this is old, but this is just so funny that he's so nonchalant about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, can we just go back? I wanna go back to that. Just hear this quickly.
That's very nice.
The other guy is like,
okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Huh?
My dude's like, huh?
That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Oh. This man only follow OF streamers. Tube though, clock that shit. So I guess Isfan covering for him. But anyway, this is the clip that I've seen being circulating. Because Dan Clancy was now being seen on the night partying at TwitchCon when they were supposed to get everything prepared, and then the Emeru incident happened. Okay.
Wait, there's Dan Clancy. Show me Dan Clancy again.
No.
Tell Dan Clancy we said what's up.
There's no way. Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask. That's literally him. Wait, Dan. Wait, Dan Clancy.
Show Daniel Clancy.
Wait, Dan. Dude, I literally just saw Dan Clancy. On my soul, I did. Did you see him?
Wait, what? It was extra ironic because they started banning or censoring nudity around it. Oh, wait. Please, don't get me wrong. He's actually the person that saved Twitch. He saved the Gooners, guys. Because we are now allowed to goon all we want. Now we just goon. We goon. Because we have now categories. We have categories to goon, guys. Let's see. We have, where's the categories? Damn. We have the ASMR category. We can't even show it. We can't even show it, bro. Where's another one? There is another one here. I need to find it. I think it's called Boom 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 Boom. Talk shows and podcasts. No, not that one. Not that one. I'm only sleeping. Is this another one? No. Okay, never mind. The is I want the goon category, bro. We gotta have a goon category, bro. How are we going to survive without it? Otherwise, I'm gonna crash out every second of the day. We need the goon. Okay, I can't find it. I'm looking too hard. Okay, so this is referencing the curly FaceTime clip, part of this poster, blah, 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 blah. The part where Dan Clancy is seen in FaceTime. I was in the lobby of the hotel talking to Dan Clancy about Twitch things. Curly, who is the girl, not same random young girl like the tweet implies he's being a creep, had just... Oh! Wait. There's a worse clip, guys. There's a worst clip. And I'm hoping it's not AI.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Yeah, I've heard like.
I'm hoping it's not AI.
Right-wing figure.
Because wait, okay, whoa, guys. Before we end, can we end with an epic clip? This is probably gonna be This is probably a very old clip. Actually, let me type in Dan Clancy backflip, because I remember seeing this in my reels. There is a clip out there where he does like a weird backflip thing to this one girl. Videos. And then she like falls. Wait, is it this one?
What the f is up with the Twitch ads? You know what? Back to this video. Look at this.
Whoa, okay, whoa, guys. Okay, this is crazy. Goon on stream, bro. If I can reach 100 followers, I will goon on stream. You need to get me there first. I will goon for my first subscriber. At the moment, you can see no clout at all. If you want the OF, you need to pay for it. You need to sponsor it, bro. Bruh. Anyway, this is an insane clip, by the way.
Alright guys, this is the Twitch CEO and
100 times 10.
this girl who can rap every word.
So this is the Twitch CEO now, and we having fun here. Wait, just look
CEO
how he
and
vibes
this girl
first.
who
Look how he
can rap
vibes
every
first.
word. stream. That's exactly what it feels like. Is she okay? You almost broke her neck. There should be like a actual Twitch wrestling, like UFC kind of fight event. And Dan Clancy should.
What? Is this my boss, guys? This is my boss. Boss, what are you doing? Boss, what are you doing? You drunk, go home.
Should be one of the fighters.
Oh my god. Dude, I've seen that move in WWE before. She legit got chokeslammed though. She actually got chokeslammed. Dude, the fact that that exists, that is actually a clip that is for everyone to see. How did he fumble that hard? And she, okay, wait, I think this is also her fault. She didn't commit. What? This is not how you do a backflip, okay? First things first, when a person, okay, let me take you through the process of a backflip, okay? Firstly, you need to get momentum. You need to get momentum, guys. If you don't do it properly, you are going to fall on your ass. What she didn't do, she first went, he did this. You can't get any momentum in this stance. This is an L stance, literally L. 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 You can't get any momentum like this. So you need to push. You need to push up so that you can. I did it, guys, just like that. What I'm saying, man. Order. 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 Woo! How am I gonna sleep tonight? I appreciate whatever is wrong with you. We almost hit it there. Guys, we almost hit that shit. But we are at the end of the stream now. Woo! I hit my funny bone. Woo! Woo! Anyway. Woo. We are at the end of the stream now. So I have to give my appreciations to everything, to everyone. Yes, everything, meaning also the bots in the background. All the bots, thank you for supporting the stream. We love y'all. We take those. W clankers, W clank. I have to show some appreciation. Our comment game has been peak. I have to show you. First, this might be my the best performing comment I've ever given in my life. This is bars, bro. If I can find it. Come on. Dude, 11K. Let me show you the clip. And I love phase adapt. You guys already heard me glaze this fucker. Oh shit. So you will see why. So this is him order farming, but he's doing well, obviously. Oh, that's my goat. That's my goat. That's my fucking goat. Uzaid, did you know that this guy is coming to South Africa? He might collab with me. It's getting 29 views. we might have this guy on the stream at some point in November. And hopefully he sees this comment and he goes like, whoa, thank you for glazing me, bro. And then he gives me a toothpick. And then we both suck on the toothpick. Like epic bros. Then we go into... I don't... No, we'll see afterwards, baby. So I said all stat points in adapting order. And I got 11k likes. And then I said, Mama, I made it. So yeah. This was the best comments, replies I've ever gotten in my life. I wish these people knew my stream existed. Maybe I should put in twitch.unlimited randomness. Who knows? And then we got another one. This one is a little bit more unhinged, but this also got some good traction. 792 likes, bro. Cinema. I say here, this tongue thing. Okay, so this is the thing. This tongue thing that we usually do. The 6-7 meme, you know. It's so dumb. So I'm like, this time thing is getting crazy, guys. It is getting crazy. I had to stop myself right after someone said my boss is a fatty. Bruh. 792 likes. But you know what's funny about this one? The people replied didn't like this comment. Someone had a sad face. Someone said, bro, what? This comment makes me so sad. Please change. Why do they care about my boss? My boss is busy making girls do half backflips. Making girls do 180s here. Are you for real, brother? You definitely boss. You definitely boss or some to feel sad about this comment. Someone called me a Jew. What the fuck? Bruh. I didn't even see that. Who the fuck called me a Jew? When you say boss, you mean boss as in job boss. Yeah, we don't say that word. Sorry if I triggered anyone in the chat. I'm so confused what this means, and I know it's dirty. There's too much alluding for me. Dude, what did these guys... What did they... they need to get their minds out of the fucking gutters. It's just a silly joke. It's just a silly comment. Just be normal. and I'm the Jew. Bruh. Okay. Anyway. Dude, this was a fun stream. YouTube, goodbye. I'm ending this stream now on YouTube. Bye-bye. Thank